Yes, people, how are you guys doing? Oh, Monday morning start, you know how it is. It's not an easy one. Even though it's 9 o'clock, I'm still like sleepy, to be fair. Right, so before starting the today's video, I would like to say that the van has been serviced. It's been oil filter has been changed, the oil engine has been changed. I cleaned the van. I also changed the headlight, which was off. So yeah, the van it's nice and clean. It's been eating, let's say that. And yes, today I'm doing a job for someone who gave me this job before about 3-4 times. So I will say I don't know if I should call him a customer, a client. I think I should just call a company who gives me work. I think that's the right term, let's say. The good thing is, as you've seen, I think I'll attach a picture or video. It's only 5 minutes or 7 minutes away, or like 2 miles away from my house, which is very good because 2 miles is nothing. And it's going to Staines. It's going to a company called Front Runner. Maybe some of you guys will know about it. Now, the only issue with this job is that, so as I said, I've done it about 4 or 5 times already. I couldn't find anything to go back in the last two times I've been doing this job. For the first 3 or 2 times, I found a few jobs, which didn't get me obviously back in rugby in my hometown. But it did get me closer, like Northampton area, and that's a good thing because Northampton is about 40 minutes away from my house. And then from Northampton, you can not easily, but you can find jobs from Northampton as well. I'm waiting for the load to come outside because they said the system was down. So they said about 5 to 10 minutes is going to be ready. And obviously, if you have someone who gives you a job without you having to look on the Six app, searching for jobs, it's just much easier. And I guess this is how it's supposed to work every time. Now, I do also have one more company who gives me work, and that's a bit closer. That's from Coventry, and it's the same job every most of the time is the same job. Going from Coventry to Leicester, and from Leicester, I'm coming back to the same company in Coventry. So it's basically a wait and return job. Pays a bit less because it's less miles, but I do get almost £1 per mile. So let's say I know last time I've done a job for them, which was wait and return. It was exactly 65 miles. I said, can I get £65 for that? And they said, yes, no problem. And I was like, yes, brilliant. You guys know it's a small van, so I can't ask more than £1 per mile. This is how it is. So yes, and with this job the same. With this job, it's 91.5 miles. And I'm getting £90 for it, so it's good. I think I spoke a lot. I think I talk too much now. So I'll catch you on the road. Right, I'm about 25 minutes away from the delivery address. It's been a steady, nice drive. A bit of traffic here and then because we're on the M25, and as you know, M25 it's a bit difficult to travel. Right, so two things. About half an hour ago, the customer called me, the company who gave me this job, to ask me if I can do another job for them from about 50 minutes away from what I'm delivering now. I said yes, no problem. It was going to Gloucester. There's about 100 miles. I said £100. Yeah, no problem. But that's where the issue came up. They asked me what van I have. I said I have a small van, and they said, okay, it's a 3 meter pallet or something like that. So it was obviously it was too long for my small van, and they realized that I have a small van actually when they asked me about it. Yeah, it's a bit funny and it's a bit sad because if I could have done that job, that would be my day. £90 from this job, 100 parts from that job, and that's it. Or maybe one more small job, why not? And that will be a good take. But well, it didn't happen. I will say the only good thing from this is that the company relies on me, and if there's jobs, they are willing to give it. I don't mind. That's what you need when you are doing courier exchange. You need to build a network. You need to build that trust. You need to build that let's say friendship. It's not a friendship. It's more like a business ship. Yeah. Sadly, if I had a sprinter or like a long wheelbase van, most likely I could have done that job. Most likely. But we move on. The second thing is, if you saw my earlier video, you saw me how I secured the goods, the pallet. Yeah, I put a blanket on the top and then put in the straps. Right now, I've done a TikTok about it, and someone said that blanket didn't really make a difference. I was thinking about it. Well, I have no idea what's under those wrappings, right? So having a blanket wrapped on the pallet, on top of the pallet, and then securing it with the straps. I can only say, and I can only think that's a good idea, and it's kind of protecting the load, because I don't know what's inside. I don't know what's under the wrap, so I just prefer to do that. I don't see why not. And there was one time when I went to a delivery, and the forklift driver asked me, "Oh, you strap the goods?" I said, "Yes, as usual." And he said most drivers don't strap the goods, don't secure the goods. I was like, how? I mean, like, if it's a pallet, you have to. If it's like a small box and I can put it in the front seat, yeah, no problem. But if it's a pallet, you have to secure it, man. Like, how? Like, these are basics. And I heard stories, and I've seen stories and Facebook posts that some drivers been caught and fined that because they didn't strap the goods. So for 5 extra minutes, I don't see why you should risk it. I'll open the camera again when I finish the delivery. Right, guys, I'm going to end the video here. I have delivered the goods. Everything is fine. The guys from the front runner were lovely. The forklift drivers are amazing. Everything is going well, besides finding a job to go back home, or at least in my area. I know that, to be fair, I should approach it differently. Like, I shouldn't think about getting back home straight away after I finish a job. But obviously, I'm about 2 hours away, and now I'm still waiting. I'm about half an hour. And I've seen a few jobs. There's about 26 jobs right now, but some of them they do go to London. Some of them they go like after London, and I don't really want to do them because everyone knows that London, it's a mess. It's a mess to drive in. I've done a few London jobs, and they're not really worth it, I will say. So yes, there are jobs, but I'm still waiting for a good one. I can say after 3 months of doing this courier exchange thing, I can't say it's the best job. I can't say it's the worst job. I'm still having thoughts about it. I'm still having doubts if I'm going to make it or not. But having two companies who sometimes can give me some work, and in the meanwhile I can find work myself, it's not bad. It's not bad. And I also have Amazon Flex, which I'm planning to do on weekends, at least Saturday or Sunday. But that's because me and my missus were going in holiday in December. We're going in Romania to visit our families, our parents, our friends. I can only say one thing. If you really want to join this, or if you are thinking to join, I will say that if you have a stable job, or you have like a stable career right now, you shouldn't do it. I joined because about 3 months ago, I will say that my situation was a bit different. I had a really good job with a really good company, but things change. It was in a manufacturing industry. I was doing quality work. Jobs were dropping down. Everything was dropping down. It was kind of 0 hour contract, but there were weeks, there were months, there were really good months when I was earning it even £1,000 per week. Believe me, I don't. I don't need to show you this. I know I've done that. I'm not lying. There's nothing to lie here. There's no reason for me to lie. I had really good weeks. I had really bad weeks. And in the last year it wasn't good. It wasn't good for me. It wasn't good for our house, for our plans, because my missus was working with me in the same time at the same company. So yes, I had to change. I had to change things because it just wasn't working. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't, financially wasn't worth it anymore. Even though it was a good and nice job to work to do, it was. It's not anymore. So yeah, if you have a good and nice job now and a career, and you have a stable, you are doing your 9 to 5, you are having a schedule every day, and you like that. Nah, I don't think it's you should join, because this job, like right now, look, even though I have a job from a customer, they gave me the job, I finished the job. Obviously, they're not gonna pay me to go back home. That's not their job. Their job is just to pay me from point A to point B, deliver the goods, and that's it. After that, they don't care anymore about you, because that's the business, right? How would they care about? They don't care about paying you money to go back home. They only care about doing their business, and that makes sense, right? I mean, business is business. That's it. So yes, this is how it works. You do a job and then you wait, and if you can't find nothing, you just have to make your way back home, or at least back in the area, and then you're gonna see from there. You're gonna have that miles. Everyone has that miles. I don't like to wait. It's just not for me. I prefer to find jobs, do 3 jobs per day, and then go back home, make a decent amount of money, obviously, and go back home and chill. But to be fair, I like driving. I enjoy driving. I like the van. I was having doubts about the van before, because I never drove a van, and now I know how to drive a van. And obviously, it's nothing different. I mean, it is different than a car, but I'm saying it's not something that you should be scared of. I learned how to drive efficiently, not wasting a lot of diesel, driving nice and steady. At the end of the day, it will reward you, because you can save a bit of money on diesel. But yeah, that's my opinion. I know I talk a lot, but I mean, that's why this is a YouTube channel. If you like to listen to me, or if you think what I'm saying, it helps you and it's valuable, or it's valuable for you and it helps you, and it gives you a perspective of how this courier exchange job it's going like this. Do you do a job, and if you're lucky enough, as I was before, and I may be today, I don't know, I have no idea, you're gonna find a job straight away, because that happens, but not always, and I think that's the only thing I don't like. It's like, I mean, there's a few things I don't like about it, but I will say this is the worst thing what can happen, because if I was about half an hour away from where I live, I don't have a problem. But if it's 2 hours, like now, to get back home, it's about an hour and 45 minutes. This is the thing which it is a problem. You don't know what's going to happen after you finish a job. You either could wait for 30 minutes, 5 minutes, or you could wait for an hour and then give up and go back home, or at least go back in the area. So yes, this is not for everyone. This is not an easy job. You invest lots of money on it, and I know, because that's the thing. You invest lots of money in the business, because this is a business. You invest money in the van. You invest money in keeping the van. You invest money in the membership, which is expensive. You got insurances you have to pay. You got tree insurance you have to pay. You have to pay for goods in transit, hire and reward, and public liability. There's lots of things you have to take in consideration when you are joining this kind of job. And I told you I've done it because the situation I was in, it made me think what I'm going to do in the future. Yes, I could go to do a Amazon job, let's say, not to Amazon Flex, like Amazon DSP agency you can work with. You can go do DPD. You can go do this kind of stuff, multi-drop jobs. Or I could go in a warehouse, which I don't want to do that. So I was like, I'm going to try. I wanted to try this last year, and it just didn't happen. Let me see how much. Okay. Wow, I've been speaking for about 10 minutes now. It's crazy. I'm still looking for jobs, to be fair. Maybe I can find something. Right. Yes. It's not an easy decision to do that. And it's hard. It's hard because there are days when it really depends on how you are as a person. Oof. It really depends on how you are as a person, because there was a few days where I couldn't find jobs, or I couldn't find the jobs I wanted. And to be fair, as I said, this job, it's risky, and I was stressing because I couldn't find jobs. I was like, what I'm going to do, how I am going to make money to pay the insurances, to pay the rent, to pay, obviously that was like a day or two, and then I've got the companies who call me to do a job for them. So everything in the end is going to work. You just have to believe in yourself and believe in what you are doing. Because I believe in what I'm doing now. If I wouldn't believe and I wouldn't have any trust, I wouldn't even do it. I'll just go and work in a warehouse or anywhere else. I see myself doing something else than just working a 9 to 5 and doing all those bullshits. Go to school, go to work, and then fucking die. That's just bullshit, man. Life shouldn't be only about that. Life should be about enjoying your life. Having a good nice family. Spend time with your family. And sadly, this doesn't happen because the system made it on a way that we have to work 10, 12 hours, 8 hours, doesn't matter. We have to work a lot, and then at the end of the weekend, maybe you work overtime on a Saturday, and then Sunday you just, obviously, what you're gonna do? Yes, you can go out and spend £100 on nothing, and basically you work at one day for £100, and then you're gonna spend it like that in 5 minutes. It's crazy, man. The system is crazy. It shouldn't be like that. Then that's why you have to progress and develop yourself in life. You can't just stay on the same level. You have to grow up all the time. It's like a stair, it's like stairs. You make one step towards a better future. Yes, I think I've been yapping a lot. I've been talking a lot about maybe bullshits. I don't know. Probably gonna be here for about 10-15 minutes. If I don't find nothing, I'll try to go back in my area, and maybe I'm gonna find something from there. I should be able to find something from there, because otherwise it's a bad day. But I'm used to it. I'm used to it. Mondays are not the best. Even though there's jobs, I'm looking at the map. I'm looking at the app, sorry, and I can see there's jobs, but they're going to freaking London. I don't want to go inside London for fucking £40, 40-50 pounds. Right, this is the end of the video. If you enjoy it, if you think what I'm saying it helps you, I know sometimes I do speak too much, but I mean, that's a video channel. This is a YouTube channel. Right? So yeah, let me know your opinion. Let me know what you think. I'm happy that I have two companies who sometimes give me work. That's a plus. This is a third month for me on Courier Exchange. Let me know what you think, and see you in the next video. Take care.